think I'll just learn from my mistakes from last game and definitely play better this week. Sure.
After looking back on it, what things would you like to do better?
I think really just my feet. I think my feet, starting from the ground up, caused me to play a little bit slower, get through my progressions a little bit slower, and all in all, just kind of sequenced off a little bit. So really just focusing on the feet because everything starts from the ground up.
You seem to they did a pretty good job kind of on the perimeter, pinning you in from getting outside a little bit personally when you were scrambling around. How difficult was that not to use your feet, in terms of gaining some positive yards? And do you expect, in a copycat league that this is, that, everyone's going to try to do the same thing?
Yeah, for sure. Anytime we do it as an offense, they do it as a defense. Anytime you see something that works against your opponent, you're gonna try to implement that into your game plan. So I was definitely probably gonna see that again, for sure. But like I said, I'm not just dropping back and waiting to run. So yeah.
If Garrett can't go this week, what kind of impact does that have on the passing game?
Yeah, I mean, if he can't go, then of course that's going to be blow for an offense. But it's the next man up mentality. Some guys are going to get opportunities on the offensive side of the ball to make some plays, and I'm excited for the next guys.
Just, do you feel like you need to take a few more risks in the passing game?
Yeah, most definitely. I feel like I've been a little bit too conservative in a sense. Probably just be a little bit more aggressive. I've always just been big on ball security and not putting the ball in jeopardy. But it comes to a point where you just got to find that healthy balance between trying to maybe fit it in smaller windows and just letting it rip. So
You've reduced your turnovers by quite a bit the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
That was, I'm sure, in reaction to the previous couple of years. How do you sort of bring back that edge?
It's not hard. It's just changing your mindset going into a game. But yeah, like I said, the ball is very important to us as an offense. But at the same time, some of those risks that you can take can turn into explosive plays. So it's like I said, it's just finding a happy medium between those two.
This is another game that you guys could have won. How frustrating is that for you? And what do you feel like your role is, or what you can do to make sure you're going to the win column going forward?
Yeah, of course, super frustrating. Like I said on Sunday, defense played a hell of a game, and offense we came up short. And me personally, I did. So really just keep stacking games, just keep working, and if the defense plays like that, again this weekend, I know the offense is going to pick it up this Sunday. So yeah.
You have yet to throw an interception this year. Some quarterbacks would kill to have that at this point. Do you see that as a reflection? How do you see that? Do you see it as maybe, like you said a minute ago, being a little too conservative and not wanting to take chances?
I mean, yeah, it's a good thing, but also, like I said, I think I can be more aggressive, and throwing, of course, no interceptions is a great thing, but I also think taking some shots down the field and trying to stretch the field a little bit. I think that's important for us as an offense to create explosive passes. But like I said, everybody's going to throw picks. That's just a part of playing quarterback. So I looked at myself this past game and really over the season, and kind of just told myself that I can be a little bit more aggressive. So this Sunday, probably going to be a little bit more aggressive, but also not being reckless at the same time. So just being smart when pushing the ball downfield.
Are you making a concerted effort to be more of a drop-back passer? Because it seems like most of your throws are coming from the pocket. You didn't do as many rollouts, and certainly there weren't design runs or scrambles.
Yeah. Well, the past couple of weeks, my legs haven't been feeling the best. I got kind of a huge contusion versus Miami, so was working through that the past couple of weeks. But over time, I'm getting better, and my legs are kind of getting back under me.
Aaron, after the game, it talked about how you've definitely taken a step back.
Mm-hmm.
How do you take that? Have you guys talked about that at all amongst yourselves?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's no secret. I didn't play well, and that's what it is. So, like I said, just getting back on track, and getting the offense back on.
When you have a game like that, which obviously wasn't your best, do you concern yourself at all looking over your shoulder about a change being made? Obviously, there was a lot of calls for that after Sunday.
No, not really. I just try to focus on me. It's happened before, and I've looked back over my shoulder before, but that doesn't do any good for me personally, and it doesn't do anything good for this team. So, like I said, I'm just going to focus on me and continue to get better each and every day.
So it sounds like what you were talking about with your legs, that's maybe prevented you from some of the design runs for you. Is that fair to say? Last week or so?
A little bit, not really. Like I said, I try to prepare my body as much as I can to go Sundays. I don't think it's altered the play calling too much, but I think it's more so just in the pocket and getting out. I think it's kind of altered that process. But like I said, I'm starting to feel pretty good again, and this Sunday, looking forward to another opportunity.
Was there a point in your career when you learned that looking over your shoulder is not beneficial?
Yeah, I mean, just like I said, yeah, I mean,
Like last year, or?
exactly. Like, what's that gonna do? And really, just everything. I'm at a point in my life to where nothing that I go through is gonna phase me in a negative way. Like I've told you guys a million times, I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason, and God does everything in my life. He puts every obstacle, every struggle, every moment in my life for a reason. So, like I said, I'm not stressed whatsoever. I'm happy in life. Of course, we want to be better as a football team. I want to be better as a player to help this team as much as possible. But overall, I'm in a good headspace and just getting better.
Just as an observation, I mean, you sound a lot more confident than you sounded in the past talking with us. Do you feel that way?
It's just God's presence. If I'm being real with you, He gives me ultimate peace no matter what's going on in this world, no matter what's going on around me. Like I said before, I think anything can happen in my life, and I'm just going to be at peace because I know God's in control. So, I mean, that's really what it is. And, of course, hard times like this, just got to lean on Him and, just trusting His plan. So, yeah.